Chosen one, stop whatever you are doing right now. I am not asking you to listen. I am warning you. The enemy is working overtime against you this week for one specific reason. He knows your greatest blessing is about to expire, and he wants you to miss the divine deadline. Do not scroll past this message today. Heaven arranged this exact encounter to protect your mind. There is a strict spiritual expiration date approaching in the next 72 hours. You have been feeling a strange sense of panic lately. You thought it was just regular anxiety. It is absolutely not. It is your spirit detecting a massive shift in your timeline that is happening right now behind the scenes. I need you to lock your attention on my voice. If you leave before the end, you will walk back onto the battlefield completely blind to the traps ahead. I will hand you the exact prophetic decree that cancels every dark assignment against your destiny. Listen closely with your tired soul. Your immediate breakthrough depends on your obedience right now. Let me explain what is actually happening in the unseen realm, because the darkness is terrified of what you carry. For many long months, you have been walking through a season of profound delay. You watched massive doors close right in your face. You saw relationships fade without any logical explanation. You felt like your desperate prayers were hitting a brass ceiling and falling back to the floor. You felt utterly forgotten by the universe. But heaven says you were not being punished for your mistakes. You were actually being carefully hidden. God isolated you to protect your inner architecture from toxic frequencies that could not travel with you. The silence has stretched so long that you started to doubt your own holy calling. You asked yourself if you made a terrible mistake. You wondered if the grand promise was just a cruel illusion, but you are reading the spiritual signs entirely backwards. That quiet exhaustion you have been carrying in your bones is not normal at all. It is the kind of heavy tired that sleep simply cannot fix. Stop dismissing it as regular daily stress. You have spent the last few weeks wondering why you feel so incredibly drained from doing nothing. You genuinely thought you were losing your mind. But I am here to completely reframe your reality today. That heavy feeling sitting in your chest is not clinical depression or a medical flaw. It is intense spiritual discernment working at full capacity. Your spirit has been working overtime in the unseen dimensions. You are fighting unseen battles, and you are shielding people who do not even know they are under attack. Your soul recognized the warfare instantly. This is exactly why you wake up at 3 in the morning. The enemy knows that your fragile body is holding the heavy weight of glory, so he tries to attack your physical energy to break your strong spiritual resolve. He sends false connections to constantly drain your sharp focus. He creates chaos in your environment to keep your nervous system in a constant state of panic and fear. He wants you so exhausted that you voluntarily surrender your sacred timeline. This brings us directly to the expiration date I mentioned earlier. There is a specific window of opportunity that heaven has opened exclusively for you. It is a golden door of supernatural acceleration. But the enemy is trying to delay you just long enough for that massive door to close forever. He whispers dark lies into your tired mind to make you hesitate. He desperately wants you to miss your own miracle. I am going to name something right now, because I do not want to build mystery just to sell you something. Let me be completely direct about what is coming, so you can decide whether to stay. What we just discussed has a specific physical tool attached to it. Heaven always provides a practical anchor for a massive spiritual shift. This is about restoring your true frequency. Dr. Lake discovered that the intense spiritual warfare you face actually scrambles your delicate brainwaves. He created a tool called the Genius Song to fix this exact invisible problem. It uses advanced brain entrainment technology to reactivate your dormant gamma frequency. Scientists at leading universities have measured this exact biological frequency shift. It is a physical key for a spiritual lock. This audio track is designed to deactivate the loud stress signal that the enemy uses to keep you trapped. Some of you already feel a strong pull in your spirit right now. If your spirit already tells you this is the tool you need, the door is waiting for you in the description. But please do not rush the process. You can explore it whenever you feel truly ready. I want you to stay for the full message if you need more context about the silent attack on your life. But if you know already, the sacred door is open below. For those staying, we need to dive much deeper into the exact tactic the enemy is using right now. You absolutely need to understand why your blessing is under such a severe time constraint. The truth refuses to stay silent any longer. Let us reframe your reality right now. You have been reading the signs completely backwards. You thought the delay meant heaven was saying no. You thought your desperate prayers were being entirely ignored. But heaven is actually preparing a massive table for you in the middle of your enemies. The darkness is absolutely terrified of the incredible power you are about to step into. Remember that invisible weapon I mentioned earlier today. It is not a direct physical attack. It is something much more subtle. The enemy strictly uses the dark weapon of manufactured delay. He creates artificial roadblocks to make you believe the grand blessing has completely expired before it arrives. He desperately wants you to surrender your golden crown right before the actual coronation. This is the exact strategy used against every warrior. Think about ancient stories of great faith. David was anointed as a very powerful king, but he did not sit on the throne immediately because he was forced into the harsh wilderness for many long years. He faced constant delays and vicious attacks from a jealous king. He felt completely isolated and abandoned, but that wilderness was not a cruel punishment. It was a divine crucible designed to forge a true leader. The long delay was actually the very thing building his massive internal capacity. If he had skipped the wilderness phase, he would have been destroyed by the heavy weight of the crown. Your current painful delay is doing the exact same thing for your spiritual architecture. You are being stretched incredibly thin. This happens so you can hold the incoming glory. The enemy knows your spiritual capacity is expanding rapidly right now. So, he tries to distract you with fake urgency and endless earthly noise. He wants you to panic and make a terrible decision out of deep fear. He desperately hopes you will step out of divine alignment just to escape the uncomfortable waiting. But you must stay absolutely still in this critical moment. The silence you are experiencing is not an empty void. It is a highly active spiritual incubation chamber. Heaven is actively rearranging the invisible pieces of your destiny while you sleep peacefully at night. People are being removed from your life to protect your future empire. Doors are being locked so you do not enter the wrong room. This is where science perfectly confirms ancient spiritual truth. Neuroscience tells us that true genius requires a quiet mind. When your nervous system is trapped in constant panic, your brain stays locked in a low frequency. You cannot access your dormant gamma waves when you are deeply afraid. The enemy knows this biological fact very well. He uses the daily chaos of this modern world to lower your vibration, and he weaponizes stress to keep your divine intuition turned off. When you are deeply worried about the long delay, your spiritual discernment becomes entirely blind. You start relying on your own limited human logic instead of trusting the master plan. This is exactly how the enemy steals the ultimate blessing. He convinces you to settle for something small. This happens because you are tired of waiting for something grand. Do not accept the cheap counterfeit blessing. The counterfeit always comes extremely fast and looks very easy to claim. It requires absolutely no spiritual growth or internal character to obtain, but it will eventually drain every ounce of bright light from your beautiful soul. Your true blessing requires intense spiritual endurance. It requires you to stand firm. You must hold your ground when everything around you looks like total failure. You are a generational cycle breaker for your entire family line. You are carrying a heavy mandate that will outlive your physical body. That kind of massive destiny cannot be rushed or delivered overnight. The 72-hour window I warned you about is a test of your supreme patience. The dark forces will throw a major distraction at you very soon. They will try to trigger your deepest insecurities and your old childhood wounds. They want you to react emotionally and break your sacred alignment with heaven. You must anchor your spirit to the absolute truth. Do not let them rush you into a bad spiritual contract. You are a demonstrated warrior of bright light. You have survived terrible things. Those things would have easily crushed an ordinary human being without your special grace. You did not come this far just to surrender at the final finish line. The heavy spiritual warfare you are enduring is the ultimate confirmation of your high rank. When the dark forces assign their best soldiers to stop you, it means you are a high-value target. Heaven is watching how you handle this intense pressure. The angels are waiting for your command to act. But you must stop agreeing with the lies of the enemy. You must completely reject the false narrative of delay. Your massive breakthrough is not coming in the distant future. It is already here, in the unseen spiritual realm. It is waiting for your physical frequency to match its high vibration. This massive shift requires your total surrender today. Stay exactly where you are and let heaven fight for you. Listen carefully to me right now. This part is going to reach places inside you that you have never been able to put into words. Here is the shocking, hidden truth. The enemy is not actually blocking your path right now. You are blocking yourself through a hidden agreement of limitation. This is exactly why the spiritual expiration date is so incredibly dangerous. The strict deadline was never set by heaven to punish you. It was set because the universe cannot force a massive blessing upon closed hands. You are secretly afraid of your own massive power. You are terrified of what happens if you actually step into your full authority, and you unconsciously stall the entire process. You wait for more meaningless signs. But the long season of endless waiting is officially over. Remember that physical anchor I mentioned much earlier today. It is time to walk through exactly what it does. You were born with a massive spiritual capacity. You possessed a naturally high gamma frequency when you were just a young child, but the noisy modern world slowly turned it off completely. This is what leading scientists officially call the decline effect. A woman named Sarah from Texas experienced this exact same heavy burden. She was 43 years old and felt entirely stuck, and she spent a whole decade helping everyone else grow while she felt frozen in place. Her brilliant mind felt like it was running at 30% capacity. Then she used the exact tool we are discussing today. Within just 3 weeks, her quiet clarity returned like a massive flood. She made a huge life decision in one single morning. The heavy fog lifted permanently. You have probably tried deep meditation and quiet yoga before, but those earthly methods ask your tired brain to change itself manually. That manual process is incredibly slow and often very frustrating. Dr. Robert Lake spent 34 years researching a completely different path. He mapped the exact neural pathways used by ancient prophets. His brilliant research alongside experts at leading universities confirmed something truly profound. Dormant gamma brainwaves can be reactivated directly from the outside. You do not have to struggle in the dark anymore. Let me tell you the full story of what this amazing tool does. It is called the Genius Song. It uses specific brain entrainment technology to wake up your dormant genius frequency, and it works without any physical effort. 18,366 chosen ones have used this protocol. I would never disrespect your current financial situation. I know that investing money requires deep spiritual trust. A single therapy session costs $150. A weekend retreat costs over $400. But none of those expensive options actually target your dormant gamma frequency specifically, and they leave you feeling stuck. Dr. Lake chose accessibility. He made this entire protocol available for $39. This is a one-time investment in your grand spiritual destiny, and you do not just receive the 7-minute audio track. You receive 4 specific bonuses worth $80 total. This includes the Genius Child audio and a classic book on true abundance, which gives you massive value. Dr. Lake also removed every single earthly risk. There is a 90-day keep the bonus guarantee. If your spirit does not align with the frequency, you receive a full refund. You keep all $80 in bonuses as a sincere apology for your time. Less than 4% of users have ever requested this refund because the results speak for themselves. Every day your gamma stays asleep is a day lived far below your potential. The future version of you is watching this exact moment. That future you is begging you to make the right choice today. The decision does not need to be perfect. It just needs to be honest. The heavy cost of waiting is simply too high, and you must step forward now. Take a deep breath right now. Close your eyes for just a moment. This is not a transactional decision about $39. This is a profound choice about who you truly are as a celestial warrior. If your spirit confirms this truth, your next step is very clear. But I must protect you from the dark decoys online. There are many fake products circulating on the internet. They use similar names but contain absolutely no real entrainment technology. Imitation frequencies will only scramble your fragile alignment. Do not search for this tool on third-party marketplaces. The only authentic source with the full tested technology is provided for you safely, and you must guard your spirit carefully. The sacred doors are below in the pinned comment. Do not let the enemy convince you to delay this any longer. Step through this threshold if your spirit recognizes the call. The universe is handing you the exact physical key. Whether you put it in the lock is your divine choice to make today, and your beautiful restoration begins right now. I am speaking this directly over your life today. A massive shift is coming in the next 72 hours. The heavy fog is permanently lifting from your mind, and the dark enemy has officially lost his strong grip on your timeline because heaven has finally intervened. He is absolutely terrified of your power. The spiritual expiration date is completely cancelled. Your destiny is fully secure. You are stepping into a period of supernatural acceleration. The massive doors are opening widely for you now. No human being can shut them today. You are doing this for your entire family line, and you are breaking the generational cycle of profound poverty and deep pain forever. You will build a massive legacy of bright light. Your children will walk in total freedom. Let us consolidate what heaven has revealed today. The long delay was never a punishment for your past mistakes. It was divine preparation for your high calling. The enemy tried to use your exhaustion to make you surrender your crown, but you discovered the hidden truth about your true identity. You are a celestial warrior operating in enemy territory. You are the magnificent plan of the Creator. When you complete your purchase today, the next page may look like another offer. I want to tell you exactly what it is. It is the second door Dr. Lake created for your journey. You can take a few moments to evaluate it without any pressure, because heaven gives you complete freedom to choose. Take it or skip it today. Either choice is completely honored by us. When the next phase reveals itself to you, you will recognize it instantly. The sacred language will feel incredibly familiar to your soul. You will simply know what to do next. Trust that deep internal recognition when destiny embraces your true name, because your spirit always recognizes the absolute truth. The universe is guiding every single one of your faithful steps. This is not just a random video on your screen. This is a profound covenant moment for your future. If your spirit is burning brightly right now, that is your ultimate confirmation. Hit that like button right now. Do it so this exact message can reach another chosen one who is struggling in the dark, and your generous action will send a massive ripple of pure light. You must subscribe to this channel immediately, and you should turn on all your notifications today so you never miss a sign. Heaven is not done speaking to your tired soul yet. You simply cannot afford to miss the next vital instruction. We are building a massive army of awakened cycle breakers. Stand with us on the front lines of this epic battle. We are changing the world. It is time to permanently seal this glorious breakthrough. I want you to take one final deep breath with me. Place your right hand firmly over your beating heart. Speak these exact words out loud into the atmosphere. You are officially signing a holy covenant with the supreme creator of the universe, and the dark forces are listening to your every single word with absolute terror. I fully release the heavy burden I was never meant to carry. I completely reject the dark lies of the enemy. I command every single hidden roadblock to dissolve right now. I am stepping into my true identity as a demonstrated warrior of light, and I fully accept the supernatural abundance that heaven has prepared for my family. My season of delay is officially over. Type Amen in the comments section below to lock this activation into your physical reality. Your written declaration is a powerful spiritual weapon. Do not step into tomorrow carrying the heavy frequency of yesterday. Claim your absolute victory today by trusting the divine process, because you are finally walking completely in the glorious light. May the highest grace be with you. Welcome to the pinned comment section. Your ultimate spiritual activation is officially waiting for you here. The total cost is only $39 for a lifetime of pure peace. Step through this door to activate your frequency right now at chosenfrequency.com. This is a one-time investment in your destiny, and you will never have to pay another single dime for this core protocol. Science calls this amazing technology the genius brainwave. Your tired soul simply calls it a beautiful return to your true home. Receive your divine tool right now at chosenfrequency.com. It includes a 7-minute audio track and 4 free bonuses, and these amazing extra gifts are worth exactly $80 in total value. You will definitely love the guided visualization session. Do not let the enemy steal this rare opportunity. Fake imitation products online will completely scramble your fragile alignment. Click right here to claim your 90-day guarantee at chosenfrequency.com. You keep every single bonus even if you request a full refund, because we want you to feel completely safe today. 18,000 warriors have used this protocol successfully,